Hi everyone, my name is Sam and welcome to my YouTube channel. This is my very first plan with me that I am filming. Today I am going to be using the Lavender kit from SPC. It is in the Ultimate Kit and I am back planning or memory keeping the week of the 22nd through the 28th. I have whited out everything to start with, and just to let you know, my phone did not record my parts of putting down the bottom washi, the full boxes headers, date covers, deco, and sidebar. So when I do start, it will be starting out on Monday the 22nd. Here I am also showing you all of the foil that I'm going to be using. I do the some white space planning, and I will be using the silver twinkle overlays that are from SPC to do that. And I am also using these silver white Simply Gilded bows that was kindly gifted to me by Christy from the SPC Facebook group. Now, to start off Monday the 22nd, I am going to go ahead and put down a foil overlay, and then I realized that my whole Monday I actually put down all of the stickers first and then came back and put in all the little character stickers or icons. So you'll see me putting down a whole bunch of boxes first and then going back and doing all of the icons. So my first little thing is going to be a Target run for some toiletries for when my fiance goes to Jersey for a work trip, and then I'll go ahead and put down another piece of foil overlay. I'm using my tweezers from Cricut. They help very well. They're very long. My next thing is another little thing that I put down that will be used for Primo hoagies. We had some Primo hoagies for dinner this night, which is some really good food. If you have them in your area, please go check them out. They're great. Then after that, I do use a fancy label to place that I packed Ian's suitcase for when he leaves again. And then the last thing I put down after I do the glitter headers is another little thing for a Weiss run for some groceries that I needed to pick up. And then there's me trying to figure out which way to put the icons when I do them. Now for the second part of Monday, I think I start from the bottom. 1 second while I try that. Let's see. Yes. So one of my TV shows is 911 that's on Monday, and I tend to write them down before I place them in my planner so they're easier to write on. I don't fill out everything in the spread just because it'll take too much time, and also my head would get in the way because I do go really close to the planner when I do that. My next thing I do is the fancy squared boxes that are in the new Ultimate Kits, and that would be for that I was home and I binge watched all the planner videos, all the YouTube, all everything that I can come up with to watch is what I watched. And then above that, I did finish off some little laundry that I needed to finish before Ian did go away to Jersey. So here I am with all of my icons that I'm going to be using for the entire week. This first girl is a Fox and Pip girl. I believe it's the Mom Life or it's the shopping one, but she does have a Starbucks drink and some Target bags. So I did cut off her feet and place them in on the first part, the first little thing. Then I am rummaging through to find the food icon to place that down for the hoagies. After that, I did pick out a Fox and Cactus girl that is packing, that the packing is so full. I love those Fox and Cactus stickers. And then lastly, for the Weiss run, I did use a grocery cart from Fox and Cactus as well. For the binging YouTube all day, I did use the Glam Planner Bippity, I believe, with the planner. And then I did use the laundry icon from the icon sheet of the kit. Apparently I did it again with Tuesday, that I put down all of the boxes first before putting down the icons. So my first one is for when Ian is leaving for New Jersey. He left bright and early on the 23rd. And then the fancy pattern label that I used is for myself to get gas for my car. And then after the foiled overlay, I am going to be putting down a larger appointment label whenever I find it. somewhere. There it is. Okay, so I did use the lightest purple of the appointment label, and that will be used to mark that I went to Old Navy to look for a dress for Wednesday the 24th. And then after that, I did use a tiny piece of washi that would fit in there, that I had to go take out money from the ATM so I can pay for my car repairs that I had done recently. After that, I did go ahead and put down 2 full, or 1/2 and 1 full foil overlay somewhere, sometime, maybe? Yes, I did use the lightest purple one again. It's the rounded half box. I did use my pen to mark where the box would be so I could put the other foil overlay there so it wouldn't be peeking through. This was to mark that I had high anxiety and I had a really stressful day at work. I do work in the chat department for a cable internet and phone provider, so you can probably assume, and are probably correct, that it is very stressful to work there. I did get my period this day. I know TMI, but I did mark it in my planner. And then after that, I did mark that I was sick again with some sinus issues. Now going back to my characters, the first one, I did white out the little fork and knife so I can place the silver foil icon from SPC, the circle one, on top of that without seeing anything through. Then I did go into the kit and find the mini car icon so I can place that on that fancy label. And then after that, I did use a pearl from SPC. She has shopping bags for the trip to Old Navy. And then I did use the purple-haired Fox and Cactus girl that says, "Shut up and take my money," although I did cut off the wording, so it was just angrily giving money for repairs for my car. Then for the second half, I did use one of the new Lavender girls with the gray hair from Fox and Cactus that was part of the anxiety sheet. And then this little cat with the crampy tummy. I did cut that in half just so it could fit better into the little square. And then going for the last one for my sinuses, I did use the little Coffee Monsters Co. stick emoji with the little tissue box and the tissue in her hand. Going to Wednesday, the 24th. I think part of it skipped a little bit, but the first one is it's my best friend Christina's birthday on that day, so I did use the little thing with the present on there. Then after that, I did use a makeup character from, I believe it's Tamashi Prince. Actually, it's fast again, and I didn't put the icons down to the end. Sorry, I need to get with the program. So while I'm fixing the spacing here, yeah, wow. Sorry, this is taking a bit for this to happen, but it will be fixed because I do fit 4 things in that box. The second fancy label, that's the pattern one that I have placed down there. That's for when I curled my hair. And then, of course, I marked again that my sinuses are still acting up, and I did use a Once More with Love Munchkin from the allergies sheet. But you will see that once I'm completed with the week. After that, I did have an MVP lunch from my work. I was chosen to be, it's called the Hustle Award. So we get to go, and the person who nominates you gets to talk about all the great things and everything that they thought that you did to earn this award. So I placed that half box down there. And then after that, I did put down a small appointment label. This is for when I watched Bonding on Netflix. If you want a quick watch, there's short episodes, but it's a decent show. It's really funny. It's really good. A quick watch. I watched it in a full day because the episodes were like 17 minutes long-ish, and it was season 1, so it was a good quick watch to do. And then for TV shows for this week, for this day, I did have The Act on Hulu, and then Jane the Virgin, of course. So those were placed down as well. Excuse me. Okay, and then there is everything putting down. I'm going to start putting down the icons now. So I did use that little makeup girl. And then I'm looking for the scissors and comb to use, and I found out that it's on the circle icon sheet, so I go ahead and place that there. So how is everybody doing today? I know this is my first plan with me. If you guys have any questions for me for future videos, I can go ahead and answer them when hopefully I do record putting down the bottom washi and everything else, so then I can be able to answer some questions. Here I did pull out a small dino in the dress to begin with, but I realized it was too small for the half box, so I just went back into my binder and got the bigger dino with the dress to put on, and I did wear a black dress for the little MVP lunch, so I did put that on. And then for watching Bonding, I do have a little Wonton in a Million sticker on a couch with some popcorn. And then moving on to Thursday, the 25th, I go ahead and put my labels down. But yes, definitely going back. If you do have any questions for me of what you'd like to know about me, about my planning style, about anything, please leave it in the comments below, and I will go ahead and do it for my next planner video. I did go ahead and already plan out the week after this, but I am going to be recording a plan with me for the week of Mother's Day. All right, and then here we go, Thursday. I actually put down, or started to put down, some of the characters along with the boxes. My first one is a third box, squared off box that is on the functional sheet, one of the pages of the thing, and I did use a lavender girl with the gray hair that has messy hair because I can't wait to start my new position. I have, as of today, which is the 6th, I have 3 more business days of working until I start my new position as a financial services agent in my work. So I can't wait to get out of this current position that I'm in. My next one I believe it's either a piece of washi or an appointment label, and I did use the little like YouTube film thing because we did have some streaming training, because again I do work in cable. And then after that, I used a fancy appointment label, and I used a pizza girl from Fox and Pip because we ordered some Mama B's. It's a local pizzeria that has amazing pizza. We had some garlic cheese and broccoli pizza. We get it about once a month, and it's so good. So I used her, and I did cut off her feet again. And then after that, I think I'm starting with my TV shows and working from the bottom up. Again, I am writing them down first before putting them in my planner. I have The Big Bang Theory, some RuPaul's Drag Race, which I love. Brooklyn Heights, she's my fave. And I do watch SWAT, and then Law & Order SVU. So I'm just marking all of those down. So that's going to take me a few minutes here. But yes, I'm so happy that I actually started to do a plan with me. It was forever in the making. I finally just ordered my desk not that long ago. Actually, it's in this week that you'll see the next day. And then I ordered my light, and they all came. And then I figured, why not try my first hand at a plan with me? So I'm super excited to start, and I hope to continue this. I'll be doing rewinds the whole entire time because it's just easier for me to do. So I'm almost done here. I'm just writing my last show. There we go. So in between every little thing, I do put a small piece of washi, even if they are the TV little things, because I just think it makes it look prettier and cleaner instead of having them being stacked one on top of the other with no space in between. And then, excuse me, going through, I'm almost done here. After I put those 4 up, I do have a glitter fancy label that I put on the very top of that second box, and I have a migraine girl from Bubba Bear Studios that I'm placing in there because I did have a pretty bad migraine that day. So it was, not only was it a not so fun day at work because I'm ready to leave that position, but my headache because of the weather has not been the greatest either. So, I'm actually cutting some of the foil overlays in half so I have more use out of them. There we go. And then I'm going to go ahead and put that fancy label. Nope, I was thinking of different boxes. But I'm finding the glitter header sheet with that label somewhere. All of my stickers are a mess on that corner of the place. Also, I am sorry that you can see the clip to my light lamp and phone holder. it's kind of the best way for me to get this done. Going on to Friday the 26th, I start off with, again, one of the foil overlays, and then I'm going to be using a fancy pattern label as soon as I find it in my sheets. This is used for when Ian comes home from New Jersey from his work trip, and then after that I will be using one of the third boxes, squared off boxes, to mark that I did a load of laundry. Oh, and I did use the silver foil heart from SPC, from the icon sheet. And then here I am picking out a different color of the third boxes to mark that I did 3 loads of laundry this day. And I did use a foiled icon of the washing machine to mark that. And then after that, I did use a little thing with a grocery cart icon to mark that I went on a Weiss and grocery run with my mom. Maybe? Yes. Okay. And then for the second half, I did use a spending header from the kit, along with the 3 heart checklists that I marked that I had a little shopping spree. I went for the SPC 5-year bundle. I bought one of the Misfit foil icon bags from Sadie Stickers, and I ordered my desk as well. I didn't put any icon next to it because I didn't think that one would fit, but then as you'll see later on, I did add a little Andrea Munchkin with some shopping bags because I did do some shopping there. There it is. And then after that, I did use 2 more little things where I marked working on back planning my weeks, along with taking a nap from 6 to 8:30. I was super tired. My headache from the day before did wear me out, so I felt that way the whole entire time. I am off on the weekends. Oh, my days off are Friday, Saturday for right now. So that was my time to relax for the day. There I am putting down those labels. I did use a Celeste, I believe her name is, from SPC, and then a Coffee Monsters code emoji, sleeping on a pillow with the Z's coming from it because it was sleeping. There we go. They were the perfect fit for those 2 last ones. Just catching up with all of the icons. I did cut the emoji in half so it was just his head on the pillow, just to make more room for that as well. See, there it is. I was trying to get the, yes, I got it, but it didn't fit, so I just stuck it back onto the paper. Moving on to Saturday, the 27th, the first thing I used was one of the glitter fancy labels, and used one of the Glam Planner Girls. I don't remember her name at this time, but it's the one with the shades on, with the blanket that has the Nope mug, because I was up extremely early this day. And then I used a large appointment label, and then I used the bacon and eggs foiled icon in silver because I made French toast and eggs this morning for myself and Ian. And then after that, I did use a third box with the foiled paw print because I took my dogs Tyler and Bailey for their rabies shots with my mom that day at a Tractor Supply place. It looks like it's out of focus a little bit. I'm sorry about that. I'm not sure why that had happened. Again, I'm all new to this, so this is a whole new thing for me to do. I'm trying to fit everything, squeeze it in there. I do use my slice tool to help pick things up. It seems to make it a lot easier for me instead of trying to bend the paper every which way to get everything removed off of the paper. After that, I did use a little things from the kit. Oh, there I am putting I could see there's the little icon. Bacon and eggs. And then the paw print. After that, I do cut more of the foiled headers because I did use 1 sheet. I normally go through a full header sheet plus 7 or 8 of a second sheet, headers of the second sheet, to fill a whole week. That's not with doing the foil overlays. on the glitter headers, but that is just for the space itself. Sometimes I don't use the foil overlays for the actual glitter headers themselves, but sometimes I do. It really depends on what I have remaining. So right now I will use a little thing because after we took the dogs for shots, we did take them to the local pet store and we got some treats for them, some frosted cookies, and there's these like Slim Jim sticks that they really like. So we got them there from being good boys and girls for getting their shots. And then after that, I did go ahead and put down another label, fancy label, and I did use a munchkin that it looks like it's pasta. It looks like it might be an omelet. I'm not sure, but I did make chicken pepperoni parmesan for my family and myself. That was our dinner. And then after that, I did go with my mom for some ice cream. I did go ahead and put these out of order, so I had to rearrange everything. But I did use an ice cream sticker from Wonton and a Million. I believe this was part of the SPC 4-year bundle, the ice cream bundle. I think this was one of the parts of it, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. And then after that, I did back plan Easter week, and I did use a Lolly Girl from Glam Planner with the planner desk, but I did cut off partial of the desk. See, here I am rearranging all of the stickers. So that should be all caught up, so very, very quickly. Let's see. Sorry for that long pause. It did take a while, and I did speed it up as fast as it can on my phone. So going into Sunday, the 28th, I was going to put down the squared off half box, but I realized that I wanted to use that somewhere else. So I did use a Blue Little Things, and then I called out of work. I had a sick day. I had a really bad migraine. My sinuses weren't fun, so I just needed a day to recuperate. So then after that, I did mark down a bad migraine that I had, and I used a Fox and Cactus, like dizzy girl or like exhausted girl with a little squiggly above her head. And then working from the bottom, I did go ahead and place that squared off half box down there, but I won't put in the icon until later. The fancy label is for relaxing in bed all day. I did use a Fox and Cactus cat sticker wrapped up in a blanket with like a little snug face on. And then after that, I just used a piece of washi. It was a white washi with the flowers on it. I thought that was super pretty, so I did use that with one of the munchkins with little booty hanging out, get into a box because my desk finally arrived. And then after that, I think I was thinking a little bit here. Yep, I did. I was trying to decide what else I needed to fit down in the rest of the day. I was going to use another third box, but I decided not to. I ended up going with 2 more little things. Oh, there I go, putting the icons back. See, I'm all over the place. I need to realize what I need to do before I speak. So I did use one of the star foiled icons. And again, I whited out the back before I used it, just to mark a sick day. And then there's that dizzy girl, and then the snug little cat. And then my favorite icon is this little booty in the box. That was my favorite. I had to use it. I know it's on a moving day sheet, but I had to use it. And then going for the lower half of the day, I did, like I said, I did put 2 more little things down, which would be for, I put together the desk with my dad, and I used one of the boxes from the icon sheet of this kit. It was one of the pattern ones that are no longer in the kits anymore, just to say that we put it together. And then after that, I did use a rainy day character from Wonton and a Million, just to mark that it was a rainy day, which is a big chance of why I had a horrible migraine. As soon as I put this down here, that should all be filled out. let's see. Yes. There we go. But like I said, yes, guys, thank you for watching my entire plan with me. If you did enjoy everything, like I said, please give it a like, subscribe to my channel. I will be hopefully posting more of these. It is my plan now that I have the setup for it. Oh, I'm sorry. And the last box, which is the squared off half box, I used for my 6th migraine injection. I do take injections for my migraines, and you'll see here that I did put on, that I did off camera, the full box overlays, some corners, and everything from Sadie Stickers and Scribble Prints Co. There's my little Viv wiggle. And I'm sorry again for the clip and the wire there being in the way, but again, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you guys all enjoyed. Again, leave me some comments and some questions for my future videos. Thanks, and have a good day. Bye!